Hey there, and welcome. So, you're ready to have your very first conversation in English? Awesome. In this explainer, we're going to break down the absolute basics. Seriously, by the end of this, you'll have all the tools to say hello, ask a few questions, and say goodbye, like you've been doing it for ages. Let's jump right in. Feeling a little nervous? Yeah, that's totally normal. Let's be real, speaking a new language for the first time can be a bit intimidating. But hey, don't you worry. We're going to go through this step by step, nice and easy. You've got this. All right, first things first, how to say hello. This is your opening move, your first impression. And you know what? Making a great one is way easier than you think. Okay, let's break this down. You've basically got two main flavors here. Hello and how are you are your go-to options. They're perfect for pretty much any situation. Polite, safe, and everyone understands them. Now, if you're talking to friends or maybe someone your own age, you can be a bit more casual with a simple hi or even a what's up. So, what happens when someone asks you, how are you? A fantastic, super polite answer is, I'm doing well, thank you. And here's the secret sauce, the most important tip. Always ask back, and you. It's a game changer because it shows you're interested in them too. For something a little more chill, pretty good or not bad works just fine. Okay, you've said hello. Success! But now what? How do you avoid that awkward silence? Well, the key is just asking a few simple questions. This is how you really start to connect with someone. Oh, this one is a classic. You are going to hear this question a lot. It's one of the most common, friendliest ways to get a conversation rolling with someone new. People are just naturally curious, you know? It's a great way to share a little something about yourself. And the answer is just as easy. You just say, I'm from, and then your country. Simple as that. I'm from Brazil, or I'm from Japan. See? Nice and easy. Now listen up, because this is a really good tip to know. If you want to ask someone about their job, the most natural way to say it is, what do you do? For some reason, asking what is your job can sound a little too direct, maybe a little robotic. So remember this one. What do you do? Every conversation has to end, right? And wrapping it up politely is just as important as starting it off right. So let's look at a few easy ways to say goodbye. You've got a bunch of great options in your toolkit here. Goodbye is the classic. It works anytime, anywhere. Bye-bye is a little more informal, a little more friendly. See you later is perfect if you actually think you might see them again. And take care is just a really warm, kind way to end the chat. And here's a fun little cultural bonus for you. If you ever find yourself in the UK, you might hear people say cheers when they're leaving. It's super common and informal, kind of like saying bye or thanks. A great one to have in your back pocket. Okay, we've got the greetings, we've got the questions, and we've got the goodbyes. We have all the pieces of the puzzle. So let's click them all together and see what a real natural conversation actually sounds like. So let's picture it. Person A kicks things off with that classic friendly opener we talked about. And here comes person B with that picture-perfect response. They answer the question, they're polite, and here's that golden rule again, they ask it right back. It keeps the whole thing flowing beautifully. So, after a bit more chatting, person A decides it's time to go. Saying, it was nice talking to you, is such a positive and polite way to signal that the conversation is wrapping up. And person B closes it out. They agree it was a nice chat and end with a simple, friendly bye-bye. And just like that, you've had a complete, successful conversation. See how easy that was? And that's really the whole point. You've just walked through a full conversation, from start to finish. From the first hello to the final goodbye, you now have the key phrases you need to handle it yourself. That's a huge step, so you should feel really good about that. So what's next? Well, learning this stuff is one thing, but practice is everything. So my question to you is, who are you going to try this out on first? Don't wait. The best time to start speaking is right now. Thanks so much for watching.